Hello, hello, hello again. It's been a decent amount of time, ladies and gents, and we are back. Death Stranded, Part 2. Alrighty. So I've already played about 20 minutes. Just wanted to check everything out. Hideo has done a fantastic job. And without further ado, we will jump in to Death Stranding Part 2. A bang that echoed around the world. Phenomenon known as the Death Stranding. Beach things, also known as BTs, lost spirits of the dead, found their way into our midst. Baby Lou.
Me? I've always loved porters. Through
Fragile.
freezing rain and biting wind. Across rivers, mountains, and endless deserts. They come to deliver something priceless. A glimpse of a life I've never known. They're my window. My sole connection to the outside world. And I know they'll be back again. Today.
-61. Have I ever really loved someone? Do I deserve what I've got? Now the crate systems turn to traps and the fear is switching sides. I own $1 million worth of stock, but I still won't sleep at night. What is it that I've become? -61. Now the water level rises high in my cold paradise, where Men sit in circles and talk numbers I never really liked. The way they think of life as some kind of gamble and watch the city drown. Where is it that I belong? Minus 61. Now the wind cuts the leaves like a knife, and the sun's out of sight. I see the world they build to lose at the trial, what is left and what is right. I made the worst mistake one can make, pretending and playing blind. What is it I'm trying to find?
Okay, time to head home.
Alrighty. Just because I don't know what the I guess all the music is copyright free. Hopefully. Anyways, so alright. The game looks absolutely fantastic. And as you can see, there is a city over there, but our objective is going home with Lou.
Easy does it. Sorry, kid.
Oh, don't want to fall off a cliff. Now, let's see. This is the first game. And look at how cute
Well,
little Lou
someone's in a good
is. Let's give him a few rocks. There you go. He's absolutely adorable. Look at him. Look at his little two teeth. They did a fantastic job.
Let's go.
Hideo and his company did an amazing job. The graphics are fantastic. Okay. Alrighty. It's mind-boggling how well they've done the game and the graphics. It's absolutely insane. But let's go get Lou home. And I think, right. So it is all the same. Yeah, there's a ladder down there that we probably could grab. Let's go grab that. What's that? Hold on. Oh, bloodbag. Heck yeah. Alright. Little Lou. Oh, he's adorable. Right, so we have a ladder down there and a ladder down there. I think our best bet is to go this one because it looks like this is the path. They also added a new camera concept, which I think is amazing. There's the writer, Hideo Kojima. Fantastic performance with the last game from everyone involved. So I'm
before it gets dark.
very excited to see how well they did this game. It's a couple days past when it dropped and was playable. Oh,
Damn,
little
I did not like the look of that.
little spiders. Alright, well, we're not going to touch them because I don't know what they do. But okay, it looks like if we just keep going down, we should be okay. I think we're going to have to climb up a bit, but
Feel that.
okay. That is definitely new. So they have
Shaky.
earthquakes now. Okay, don't want to get hit. That's pretty cool. It's gonna affect the carry weight system. And for those of you who have not played or seen any gameplay from either me or any other creators on the Death Stranding Part 1, the carry weight system basically affects your balance and can lead to falling over and stuff. Let's give Lou some shakes. You're okay, buddy. There you go. I will say, it does kind of look like you trying to give him shaken baby syndrome when, you know, when you shake him, but there you go. Let's see if we can calm him down. We'll stop soothing him and see if he calms down. Yeah, there we go. Oh, no, he's still crying. Okay. Come on, Lou. You're okay. There we go. There's the happy baby. Alright. Little happy baby Lou. Alright. Well, let's trek on. It looks like we got some cryptobites, chiral crystal. Okay, let's head down this way. We'll kind of ride the ridge, and then we'll go down from there. Another ladder. Let's capture a few of these guys. Let's check. So 617 meters out. This game looks phenomenal. Don't fall.
Great. Rain. Gotta move.
Okay, let's see. We should be able to take this ridge up, so I don't have to waste a ladder. And the other cool thing about this game is that it is technically co-op, because say I place a ladder down right here. In everyone else's game, there will be a ladder there. So I think that's pretty cool. Okay, we're gonna take this down. And as I stated, look at that. So yeah, this was placed by, let's see.
Enough already.
Does it tell you? Oh, it doesn't tell you anymore? Oh, it used to tell you who placed the ladder, and used to be able to give them like thumbs up and emote. Now we did see that city in the background, and it looks like that's where we're going, so we'll just keep following the trenches. Little caverns and crevasses. Oh, and it looks like we got some more spiders. May as well, since we're here. Away. Looks like it curves to the right, so we'll just keep following it. Oh, there we go. Opens up a bit.
Almost there.
Oh, yeah, so there's the city. Just out past. Okay, so we're not going to the city. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. So you get the ability to use... So you don't have to scroll through your entire bag. You just scroll through the options. Just around this rock. The rain, everything just looks fantastic. Did a really great job. Alright, let's go home. I guess we live in a rock. Oh shit. BTs. So the BTs don't affect us anymore? What's going on? Ah. Hologram. Got it. That makes more sense. So I don't know if this is copyright. Hopefully it's not. I think the first time I heard the song was in Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. The visuals look fantastic.
Not bad, little Porter. Not bad at all.
Yeah, they've done a really good job.
Okay, Lou. Time for some nom-noms.
Nom-noms. I love it.
Come on. Open
Look at that.
There you go.
I think we all know who this is. So they updated the bikes. So I kind of wonder how they've updated the rest of the vehicles then.
Who's there? Who are you?
Hello, Fragile.
Fragile?
Were you cooking?
What are you doing here?
I've been looking for you.
Fragile is a badass. Did Sam put a tattoo
Lou's growing
on
up
Lou?
fast. You two look good. Like a happy family. Here's a gift. The finest Carol printed diapers.
Thank God. How'd you track us down?
Your neighbor got hooked up to the Carol network. Service now extends to the whole region. I let myself in with this. You can use Carol printers now too.
Guess it's time we thought about moving. Maybe further south. You know, I'm surprised you used the front door for once.
My jumping days are behind me. Overdoing it left me with some kind of syndrome. They call it jump shock.
You care for a drink?
Thank you, but no. I should get straight to the point.
Business, huh? I mean, for a moment there, I thought maybe you wanted to catch up.
I have a job for you. Take it, and that whole mess over how you left Bridges will be wiped from the record.
Sam
You
did
won't
his
have to learn
time.
hiding anymore.
What about Lou?
That's a little more complicated. We're talking about a Bridges asset. You'll have to work it out.
He's not a Bridges asset anymore.
Sam,
It's not a BB
you brought America
in a
together.
container.
Helped it be reborn as the UCA. But I'm afraid the death stranding is far from over. Humanity is still in danger. Still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it. A lot of things changed after you went off on your own. Especially within the UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways. And that's not all. Die Hartman is not the president of the UCA anymore. In case you're wondering who's handling distribution now, A Pass 4000 has revolutionized the whole process. It utilizes the Carol network to manage and carry out deliveries. Within network coverage, there's no need to rely on human porters anymore. And no need for Fragile Express, of course. So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge. And we still require the services of human porters that can work outside the network. Preferably ones with dooms who can sense BTs. Sam, I'm asking you to go to Mexico. To extend the Carol network to the south. Just like you did when you went out west.
You're asking, or is this coming from the UCA?
Both. The UCA came to Drawbridge, and now I'm coming to you. So, what do you say?
Let's find out as much as we can. So, what's the environment like?
Chiralium contamination is severe. Some areas have it worse than anything you experienced back in the UCA. The timefall storms are growing more intense as well. And, as you can imagine, Everything in their path is subject to temporal acceleration. Objects and structures degrade rapidly, while animals and humans grow old and frail in the blink of an eye. Timefall often precedes the appearance of BTs there too. So you should do everything you can to stay out of it as much as possible. There are many other dangers, though. The rivers can flood in an instant, and earthquakes happen daily.
Well, I guess we don't need to know, but for the sake of things, because she just told us that there is BTs out there.
Mexico has no shortage of beached things. Spirits of the dead washed up from the other side were stranded there just like everywhere else. Any human corpse that hasn't been properly disposed of will become a BT. And any living human that comes into contact with a BT will get dragged into the depths of the tar. Giant BTs can and will emerge from the tar as well. And if they succeed in consuming a living human being, they'll trigger a void out, destroying everything nearby in a massive explosion. Several Mexican cities were wiped off the map in this way. The survivors have since become divided and isolated. As most people cannot see BTs, they live in fear of them, and that fear has made them too terrified to venture outside.
So why me?
Seriously, why me?
There are several reasons I thought of you for this job. Deadman, for one. He's currently working at a lab in southern Mexico. I don't know the details, but the research they're conducting there is important. Very important. And there are certain things he'd like to tell you in person.
Okay, what are the other reasons?
Well, that was one reason. You got more?
I do. And this one's serious. There is some BT territory near that lab I mentioned. They monitor the chiralium levels, and recently, they've observed unusual activity. The cause is still unclear, but they seem to think there's a good chance a massive BT is headed their way. And if they're right, then I want you there, ready to kill it before it kills them. Don't forget, Sam. You were the first person in the world to ever take out a BT.
Mm-hmm. Can I ask you something?
Guess that makes sense. Something's still bugging me.
What?
All this talk about extending the network into Mexico. Isn't the UCA basically expanding their territory? Taking control? Claiming it for their own?
Sam, it's not like that. They're not trying to take over the world. They just want to link up new areas
I
with
don't
the
know
chiral
about that.
network. Like the internet before the Death Stranding. Public infrastructure to connect people. Which is why, instead of turning to an established government agency like Bridges, the UCA contracted a private organization, like ours, who then decided to employ the services of a freelancer like yourself. So please, Sam, won't you help us out?
I don't think I really have an option. Because if I say I won't do it, then possibly the game just ends. And so I'll do it.
Yeah, all right.
So you'll do it?
Uh-huh. What about Lulo? It's not like I can take my kid with me. If I do this, can you hold the fort for me while I'm gone? Play babysitter?
We're inside the network. There's a child care app I can use. It'll be fine. The lab is only a few days away. I promise he'll be back before you know it. Link up the region as you head south, and come home safe. We'll be waiting.
Okay. All I know is if Sam does this, Lou better not be involved at all. Back in the blues, baby. Oh, no. In the black outfit.
Go on. Slide it on your thumb.
Like a ring?
So I guess that's the new bracelet.
Huh.
Try sticking your thumb out, like you're giving me a like.
Small and compact.
Access your ring terminal to view the map. From here you can check order details, as well as the cargo for delivery. Now then, let's review the mission that you'll be undertaking on behalf of Drawbridge. Your destination is a research lab in southern Mexico. When you arrive, you'll need to use the Cupid to connect it to the chiral network. Chiral communication utilizes the beach, where time barely passes. Using the Cupid in conjunction with a delivery terminal will allow us to initiate a zero-time massive data transmission. But because of the distance, it's not feasible to head straight to the lab to establish a connection. You'll need to use the way stations to extend network coverage until you're close enough to get the lab online. Your first stop is C1, Ciudad Nuda del Norte. Bring them a delivery and welcome them into the network. Improper corpse disposal remains a serious problem in Mexico. With every additional corpse that spawns a BT, the risk of a void out grows even higher. C1 in particular is struggling to handle this issue. But once they're online, we can give them the technology they need to address the situation.
To build
Why
an
don't you take a
incinerator.
look at the cargo you're carrying by opening the menu? You can access useful information about your deliveries via your ring terminal. To review the cargo currently in your possession, select Cargo Management. This is the cargo you'll need to deliver. Be sure to get it to its destination in one piece. It's an excellent idea to place the most important cargo in your backpack. We've given you some additional equipment. It can be carried in pouches or in special hooks, just like cargo. All these weapons can be used to incapacitate humans without killing them. So there is no need to worry about causing a void out. Be sure to weigh your various options as you load up.
Okay, so that can go on our hook right there. That will go on our side. I can go in backpack, backpack, and backpack.
Return to the menu when everything looks good to go. Finally, before heading out, make sure to plot your delivery route. Return to the map. See your destination? There's a river you'll need to cross to get there. There are bandits in the area too. Armed groups that have attacked borders in the past. Think about what route you might take from your current location.
Okay. So we got bandits here. So we could possibly go around. Looks like there's a pathway into the compound here. We can go across. And yeah, we can follow this and then place our bridge probably here. And then go around. Looks like it's kind of a cliff. So we'll need some anchors, most likely. So.
Commencing route creation.
When you plot a route on the map, you'll see what hazards you may run into along the way. You can face these challenges head-on, or try to find a way around them. How you get to your destination.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Alrighty.
Latest model Cupid. Just completed. We decided to put a hold on network expansion until it was ready to go. Like last time, you'll be using it to welcome people into a whole new world. It won't be any harder than before either. The Carol network terminals are ready and waiting. Bridges saw to that. Emily's expedition split into two groups midway. The first continued west, while the second cut south into Mexico. But again, they were only able to lay the groundwork. Until you bring those terminals online with the Cupid, the network can't grow. Hungry?
No.
Little
No
Lou.
more baby food for you.
Let you get fragile, any trouble, I'm gone. Don't you break my kid.
Now who wants to eat?
Alrighty. And with that, we're off.
All right, let's get this done.
lost cargo there. We'll cut in early then. Grab that lost cargo.
Since I held a gun.
Well, that's where the bandits are. How do you crouch? Okay, so they set up a checkpoint. I wonder if they have the scanners like in the first game.
We're in enemy territory now.
Oh, there's one more guy somewhere in there. And we can take him down quietly without using the gun. And R1 is what you use. Cut. Cut. Looks like there's some grass there.
Show him how it's done.
Now, this gun should be less lethal. Okay, non-lethal. I got an assault rifle. I got a pod. Oh, there's guys over here as well. Just the one. And does that replace... I don't think it does. Okay, that has to go to C1 anyways, so... I'll place that on our back. Okay. Okay, and then I'll transfer it back to the top. There we go. Now I know. There we go. There's our strand. I just want to make sure he's not facing us. That has to go to C1 as well. Okay, I don't want to become encumbered so I can't run, so we're just gonna move on. Yeah, we can attach that ladder to us. Can always come back and deal with these guys as well. Looks like a sandstorm is brewing. Now let's see where we gotta go. So we made it to there. I gotta make it all the way here. So we could have gone down that off ramp, but that's okay. We'll just go through. And we'll go through there. So
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route.
Sam is just not in luck. There we go.
Fuck.
That looks like where we're going. What we're gonna do is... There we go. So I got 123,000 people living here.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests. Examination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Alright, let's deliver all of it.
You must be Sam. It can't have been easy to come this far south. You're here to bring us onto the chiral network, right? Ah, that's a relief. That'll be one less thing for our residents to worry about. Anyway, I believe you have some cargo for me, yes? It's not often inventory in such good shape. You're a lifesaver. We wrote this stuff off as lost. Thanks for bringing it in. It's just like everyone said. Okay, use your Cupid to bring us online. The Cairo gateway you brought us should allow us to establish a connection between Mexico and the UCA. And with state-of-the-art tech at our disposal, we can finally solve a lot of our problems.
It was a lot easier than I thought it'd be. Nice. And look at that checkpoint. What do you call those?
Chiral network coverage successfully expanded. Commencing data collection.
Machine gun.
Now displaying your current porter grade. Porter grade increased. Congratulations.
Okay, so every evaluation you receive as a porter will contribute to an overall porter grade calculated by APAS. It is calculated from our likes. Sweet. Same as before.
Chiral network connection confirmed. And now we can begin fabricating the latest corpse disposal equipment. Until recently, we've been dealing with our dead by burying them in tar, but that solution was growing untenable. We should be okay moving forward. I really can't thank you enough. You must be exhausted after your long journey. We've prepared a private room for your exclusive use. There are countless dangers in these parts. You should rest until you're fully recovered. Don't push on until you're ready. Please, stay here before you set out again. As I mentioned before, we've been taking them to a nearby tar pit and dropping them in. Unfortunately, we took it too far. And it wasn't long before the whole pit turned into a BT area. In trying to prevent the emergence of BTs, we ended up facilitating their creation. And with the constant timefall in the vicinity, Cairo contamination has only grown worse. All these problems have contributed to an increased suicide rate, which in turn has resulted in even more bodies that we've had no way to dispose of properly. But thanks to the chiral network, we can now fabricate the corpse disposal facilities that we lack. Everything's going to be
You guys
all
thought
right.
dropping a bunch of bodies in a tar pit was a good idea?
Well, our corpse disposal problem is no longer an issue thanks to you. But there's nothing we can do to get rid of the BT area we created. Fear of BTs and damage from timefall and chiralium exposure will continue to be a concern. And let's not forget about the bandits willing to attack travelers and facilities. But so long as we remain connected to the network, we'll have access to new tools and technologies to help combat these threats. You brought us more than a connection to the outside. You brought us hope.
Alright, well I'm gonna get some sleep.
Thank you again for everything. I'll get started right away on preparing your next order for you. By the time you wake up, it should be good to go. You'll just need to access the delivery terminal here. I hope I can count on you.
Yes, sir. Covered in sand.
Please relax and enjoy your stay.
Alrighty, guys. Well, I'm gonna call it here. I will be posting another video probably tomorrow or day after. And we will continue on from there. And with that, take care.